The Iran war is shaking the Middle East. Could this conflict redraw the balance of power and reshape the so-called axis of resistance forever? The axis of resistance includes Iran, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the Syrian government, united by their opposition to U.S. and Israeli presence in the region. This alliance has shaped Middle Eastern geopolitics for over a decade, coordinating military and political strategies. The current Iran war is testing the cohesion and strength of this coalition as international pressure and regional conflicts intensify. Understanding this axis is key to grasping how the war might escalate beyond Iran's borders. As Iran faces military and economic pressure in its war, its allies Hezbollah and the Syrian regime are likely to be drawn in more deeply. Hezbollah has already increased its military readiness, which could provoke Israeli retaliations. Meanwhile, Syria's fragile recovery from civil war is at risk if Iranian resources are diverted or if the conflict spills over its borders. This creates a volatile situation where the axis of resistance could either strengthen through solidarity or fracture under strain. The Iran war could undermine Tehran's ability to project power, reducing its support for proxy groups across the Middle East. This weakening might embolden Saudi Arabia, Israel, and Gulf states to challenge the axis of resistance more aggressively. Conversely, Iran might double down on asymmetric warfare tactics, risking wider confrontations. The war's outcome will likely reshape alliances and rivalries, potentially destabilizing the region for years. Economic sanctions on Iran have tightened in response to the war, cutting off crucial revenue streams. This financial strain limits Iran's ability to fund Hezbollah and other allied militias, which depend heavily on Tehran's backing. Reduced funding could diminish military capabilities and political influence of the Axis. At the same time, Iran's internal economic struggles may fuel domestic unrest, distracting from its foreign ambitions. Moving forward, the axis of resistance must decide whether to escalate military engagements or pursue diplomatic avenues. Continued conflict risks harsher international backlash and regional war expansion. However, a strategic shift could allow the axis to preserve influence while avoiding devastating losses. The next few months will be critical in determining if this alliance endures or unravels under the pressure of the Iran war. The Iran war is not just about one country. It could redefine power struggles across the Middle East, affecting global stability and your own security. Stay informed as this story develops and hit subscribe to get the latest updates.